Asterisk, look around you. Most people are just existing, waking up to alarms they didn't set for themselves, living lives someone else designed for them, trading dreams for distractions, trading purpose for comfort, trading greatness for mediocrity. But you're different. You feel that fire in your chest, that quiet rage that says, I am not here to be average. This is your reminder. Mentality separates kings from losers. Not money, not luck, not connections. Mentality. If you think like everyone else, you will end up like everyone else. So today, we kill the excuses, we bury the old you, and we build a mindset that can't be broken. Because kings are crowned in the mind long before they conquer in the world. Let's get real, most people will never rise above the level they were born into. They will never rise above what they were told was possible. They will never question the story they inherited. They will spend decades blaming circumstances, parents, bosses, governments, or fate. But the truth, the raw truth no one wants to say out loud. Mentality is the only real separator. Your mindset is the soil where every decision grows. It's the compass that guides you when the path is dark. It's the weapon that destroys doubt when everyone else quits. If you want to build an uncommon life, you need an uncommon mentality. And that's exactly what we are going to build today. Mindset is the master key. I want you to picture two young people with the same starting point, same school, same background, same access to information. One ends up leading a team, launching a business, impacting thousands. The other ends up angry at the world, convinced that everything is rigged against them. What happened? Mentality happened. One person chose ownership, the other chose blame. One person chose discipline, the other chose excuses. Every single day, you are making micro decisions that build your destiny. When you hit the snooze button, it's not just a moment of extra sleep. It's reinforcing an identity. I don't follow through. When you avoid that hard conversation, it's not just peacekeeping. It's telling your mind, I am afraid of tension. When you give up after one failure, it's not just a setback. It's training yourself to expect defeat. You see, mindset is a loop. Every action you take feeds it stronger or weaker. Most people don't realize they are hypnotizing themselves every day either to be unstoppable or to be average. And you have to decide, what story are you repeating to yourself? Because that story becomes your prison or your crown. The dangerous comfort zone. Listen to me carefully. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Your mind has one main mission: keep you alive, keep you comfortable. But your spirit, your ambition, it has a different mission: grow, conquer, expand, make an impact. And every day, you are in a battle between these two forces. You say you want success, but are you willing to face discomfort every single day? Are you willing to look stupid, feel awkward, get rejected, and keep going? Most people say no, and that's why most people live lives of quiet frustration. Kings and queens of any field. They are addicted to progress, not comfort. They don't negotiate with excuses. They don't wait for motivation. They move because they decided to be the kind of person who moves. You have to rewire your brain to crave discomfort, to love challenge, because challenge is the only place growth happens. Think about it. The gym doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. Business doesn't get simpler, you just get more resourceful. Life doesn't get gentler, you just get tougher. Stop waiting for the world to bend to your will. Build a mind that can thrive in any environment. The identity shift there is the most important truth you'll ever hear about success. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. If you want to build an empire, you have to become an emperor in your mind first. If you want to lead, you must see yourself as worthy before anyone else does. If you want to break cycles in your family, you must declare, it ends with me. This is the shift from wishing to deciding. Losers wish, kings decide. And decision is not an event. It's a daily commitment, a daily declaration. I am the kind of person who follows through. I am the kind of person who does hard things. I am the kind of person who does not quit. Every action you take should reinforce this identity. That's how you build unstoppable momentum. The war with excuse. Let's talk about your excuses, because I know you have them. We all do. I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have support. I'm not ready yet. Listen to me carefully. Those are lies. Time. You have the same 24 hours as every billionaire. Money. You have the internet, the biggest free library in history. Support. You have a world full of mentors, podcasts, courses, examples. Readiness. You will never feel ready. Action creates readiness. Every time you repeat your excuses, you're giving them power. monster that will devour your potential. Stop feeding the monster. Starve it. You have to make your vision bigger than your excuses. When your why becomes a life or death mission, no excuse can survive. When you are truly obsessed with your goals, you don't wait for perfect conditions, you create them. This is the mentality that separates the kings from the masses. Asterisk the discipline. Blueprint, want you to remember something simple. Discipline is doing what you said you would do. Long after the mood you set it in has left you, anyone can be motivated for a day. Anyone can feel inspired after watching a video. But discipline is what you do when no one is watching. When the world doesn't clap for you, when you're tired and uncertain. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Let me ask you, are you consistent with your habits when it's boring? Do you keep going when the novelty wears off? Are you willing to do the work no matter how you feel? If the answer is no, you will always stay stuck in the cycle of almost starting, almost succeeding, almost breaking through. Kings are crowned because they do what others refuse to do. They keep promises to themselves. They show up. And over time, that discipline becomes a shield. It becomes your confidence. Because when you know you can trust yourself, there is nothing you can't do. The price of greatness, everyone wants the prize. If you want to pay the price, there is no greatness without sacrifice. I'll be honest with you, success is not glamorous. Behind the scenes, it looks like waking up earlier than everyone you know, working on your craft when your friends are partying, saying no to comfort and yes to the mission, failing publicly and trying again while people watch. But here's the thing, every sacrifice you make sharpens your edge. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you train your brain to value purpose over pleasure. And one day, when you stand at the top, you will realize every sacrifice was worth it, because while they were seeking validation, you were building value. While they were numbing their pain, you were forging your spirit. That is why mentality separates kings from losers. Losers look for the easy road. Kings are willing to bleed for their vision. Owning your reality is a truth you need to embrace. No one is coming to save you. Your parents can't do it for you. Your partner can't do it for you. Society won't hand you purpose on a silver platter. You are the architect of your life, the sculptor of your mind, the writer of your story. And if you keep waiting for someone to rescue you, you will die waiting. Ownership is the superpower of the elite. When you take full responsibility for your results, everything changes. Because if it's your fault, it means you have the power to change it. Most people never claim ownership because it's easier to blame. Blame the market, blame the timing, blame the boss, blame the past. But blame is a prison. Responsibility is freedom. Because when you own your reality, you own your future. You were not born to be a victim. You were born to be a creator. Reprogramming your inner voice. Let's talk about the voice in your head. That voice is either your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Most people never question it. They accept. Every thought is truth. I'm not good enough. I'm too late. I don't have what it takes. But here's the reality. Thoughts are suggestions, not commands. You decide which ones you act on. You have to reprogram your mind to speak power over your life, to speak courage when fear arises, to speak possibility when doubt tries to take over. This is a daily practice. Every morning, remind yourself, I am capable. I am resourceful. I am becoming unstoppable. Because you will never outperform your self-image. If you see yourself as a loser, you will sabotage your success. If you see yourself as a king, you will rise to meet that expectation. Train your mind to expect victory. Power of relentlessness is a word that defines champions more than talent, skill, or intelligence. Relentless people don't stop when it's hard. They don't stop when it's inconvenient. They don't stop when it takes longer than they thought. They keep showing up. They keep fighting. They keep moving forward. That is how empires are built. I want you to imagine a stonecutter hammering away at a huge rock. He hits it 100 times, but no visible crack. Then on the 101st strike, the stone splits in half. It wasn't the last strike that did it. It was all the strikes before. That's how your dreams work. You can't see the progress. But every action compounds, every effort matters, every failure is shaping you. Losers quit at the 99th strike. Kings keep going until the rock breaks. Be relentless. The mentality of abundance. Too many people operate from scarcity. There's not enough for me. Success is for other people. If they win, I lose. But that's a lie. The world is overflowing with opportunity every day. Build Billions of dollars are changing hands. Millions of problems are waiting to be solved. Limitless connections are waiting to be made. The only limit is your mentality. When you start operating from abundance, everything shifts. You stop fearing competition and start collaborating. You stop hoarding information and start sharing. You stop doubting your worth and start creating value. Scarcity shrinks you. Abundance expands you. If you want to build an extraordinary life, you must believe there's more than enough. Because when you think big, you act big. And when you act big, you create big results. Real life examples of young entrepreneurs overcoming the odds. Stand up and claim your crown now. You know the truth. Mentality is what separates kings from losers. Not luck, not talent, not circumstances, mindset. If you've been waiting for a sign to step into your power, this is it. This is your moment to decide. No more excuses. No more waiting for permission. No more playing small so other people feel comfortable. From this day forward, you will lead. You will rise. You will build a mind that cannot be broken. Because your life, your legacy, it all begins here with the decision to think differently. If you're ready to claim your crown, if you're ready to separate yourself from the masses, then take action now. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another message that fuels your greatness. Share this video with one person you care about, someone who needs to be reminded they were born for more. And in the comments, declare it. Asterisk, asterisk, I am a king in my mind. I am unstoppable. Say it loud, own it, because when you speak it, you start to become it. Remember, mentality separates kings from losers. Choose your side and never look back. Asterisk, asterisk.